Okay guys, first things first, you want to preheat your oven to 350. Put some parchment paper in your pan. You want to take 4 bananas and go ahead and mash them up real good here until they start to look like this. Then we're going to grab 2 eggs and go ahead and get those put in there. We're going to get those mixed all in, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Next, we're going to need a 1/2 cup of melted butter. Then we'll need a 1/2 cup of brown sugar and a 1/2 cup of white sugar. And then we'll need a 1/2 cup of milk. Then for the vanilla, we want to put a tablespoon of vanilla in. Then we're going to need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Clearly I don't have a 1/2 teaspoon. I can't get the teaspoon in there, so we're gonna do a couple of shakes and call it good on that. And we want to give this a really good stir, mix it up really good, and then we'll move on to our next step. Once you've got that mixed up pretty well, then we're going to add 1.5 cups of flour. Then once we've got that very well mixed together, it's going to have a consistency of this. And then you want to go ahead and put your walnut pieces in, or whatever kind of nut that you'd like to use. I prefer walnut and banana nut bread. I just like walnuts better, but you can choose something different if you'd like to. I'm going to put those all over, and then we'll give it a good stir again. And then once you've got that all incorporated there, you can go ahead and get your pan and dump your mixture on in there. And then the last part would be optional too. I always crumple up some nuts to put on the top of the bread as well before I put it in the oven. But remember, we're going to put it in the oven. It should be set to 350 degrees, and that should have been preheated. We'll put that in for about 50 minutes. It may take a little bit longer than 50 minutes. If you pull it out, make sure that you do a toothpick test. Put a toothpick in the middle of it. Make sure that it's cooked all the way through. The toothpick will be clean if it is. So here I am just dressing a little bit on top. I think it just makes it look pretty. And after about 50 minutes, we have the final product here. So I hope you all enjoy. And I'm gonna wait about 10 minutes, and then I will do some slices and see how the family enjoys it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.